What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another episode of Ponderings and Meditations. On this episode, we're gonna have lunch.
Lunch.
Yay! I'm joined by my friends Jeremy and Max again, and David as well this week.
Woo, David!
Welcome back on the show, and welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks.
It's so good to be here and to be eating.
I need some water.
Yeah, let me open up my Mcdonald.
Oh my god, yeah. Let me open up. I got a hamburger here from McDonald.
You guys want some fries?
I got fries.
I got some
fries.
I got fries.
If anybody wants some boner, I got a medium fries. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat all of these.
Alright, what are we talking about this week?
I gotta have a good drink first.
Let's start this episode off with an important question. Okay. Oh, hear me out, right?
What's up?
Would you rather go a year without eating any food, or take one bite of a filet-o-fish?
Filet-o-fish.
I'd rather starve.
I don't mind fish sandwiches. I'm not gonna lie.
A McDonald's fish sandwich will not be seeing me.
Unwrapping my junior chicken.
Yeah, a junior chicken sandwich though.
Oh.
I can't say the same as that.
I'm excited for my first bite.
Want your
Hold
junior
on.
chicken?
Hold on. So you're telling me you are a filet-o-fish enjoyer?
No, I've never had one.
You've never had a filet-o-fish?
No.
You should eat one on next week's podcast.
I'll do it.
No, Jeremy, it's funny you say that because I got.
That would be crazy.
No,
If we-
I did not buy a filet-o-fish.
If
from
this
McDonald's.
episode gets 1,500 views, or listens or whatever,
Jeremy will eat a filet
I'll eat a filet-o-fish. I'll eat a filet-o-fish. I don't care. I'll buy
Oh
one
my
of
God,
them.
that's way too low. Can we bump that number up to 15 million views? Streams?
Yeah, you're really underestimating the reach of this podcast, I think.
No,
Yeah.
but people
1,500's easy.
love pondering.
Well, I don't really know how the internet works, so...
I can explain it if you want.
How does the internet work, man?
So basically, I think it's in like Europe, the country. There's a big like warehouse where they keep all the internet,
Okay.
and then there's these wires that go under the ocean.
Okay.
Like transmit the internet
Okay.
to all the different countries.
How do we make sure the fish don't eat the wires? Is my question.
There's no way to stop them.
Well, that's every time like an email doesn't deliver, it's probably because a fish ate that email.
Is that why you're never responding to my emails, David?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
It's the fish. I
Yeah.
didn't even know you sent me emails. I totally have never seen them.
It's funny you mention, fish cutting through wires.
Yeah.
Because that's actually not fish that I'm paranoid about, but, recently, over the past few weeks, me and my roommates have discovered that we have squirrels living in our roof.
Squirrels in the roof?
Yeah.
We had
Like-
rats in the roof.
Like, I'll wake up at, 7 in the morning sometimes, because I'll just be woken up by scurrying,
Yep.
6 feet above me.
Yup.
That's
It's rough.
It used to be like that in this room actually, but then we threw
Mine too.
poison.
We threw poison in the ceiling to fix it. All done with my first junior chicken.
Oh, nice.
Let's get
So
rid
yeah,
of that.
I'm a little paranoid that the squirrels are gonna eat the wires in our roof and then burn our house down.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we can really do if that happens because there's only one way in and out of my apartment,
Oh,
and
no.
we're on the second floor. So if there's a fire, we're kind of jumping out the window.
Jesus. I mean, you
Um,
could move. There's the little, the lower roof that you can get to from the balcony.
Yeah, but it's still the same staircase we have to run down.
Yeah.
Well, you can also just tuck and roll, and
Exactly.
you'll be fine.
I got a small fries specifically because it's a paper bag.
Oh, that's good thinking.
Yeah, did they give me my fries? They might have forgotten.
They forgot your Sprite.
I don't think they gave me my fries.
You want some
Yeah,
of mine?
Franz forgot. Get your... Oh, I was about to say something I'm not allowed to say.
You can't say that.
Watch that live. Get your schmucks together, McDonald's.
For real.
Schmuck.
Schmuck.
Speaking of schmuck,
It's good you brought that up.
yeah,
So, what have we been up to this last little bit?
we've been
Last couple days.
ideating, we've been brainstorming, we've been collectiving, and we've come up with, I think, a what would we call it? A brand and a lifestyle.
A vision.
A lifestyle brand.
Yeah.
Mm.
Josh, you can tee it up though.
We'd like to formally take this opportunity here on Ponderings and Meditations to introduce the world to the Muck Boys.
Woo!
Jeremy, why don't you want to talk about the Muck Boys a little bit?
Like the origins or just like the idea?
Whatever one.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
whatever.
the Muck Boys,
I'm gonna start
First
mucking
of all-
a junior chicken.
the Muck Boys that are like currently Muck Boys, are me, Josh, and Max. But it's an open collective, and anyone can call themselves a Muck Boy,
Okay.
except our friend Hannah.
No, Hannah's not allowed to be a muck boy. We're
Everyone
making sure
else-
that's official.
Everyone else in the world, you can be a Muck Boy, unless you're like a bad person.
So what would I need to do to become initiated with the Muck Boys?
You're in.
You're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah. Welcome.
I've never felt more welcomed or included.
David, how does
That's
it feel to be a muck boy?
I might say that, like, at the end of my life, I think I'll look back and be like, this was the changing point.
that's what that's the Muck Boy idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
the vision.
and like we've got a little roadmap for the Muck Boys. 10 Grammy Award-winning albums is on the way.
Oh.
That's a big part of it. A clothing line.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the 10 Grammy Award-winning
Okay.
albums.
Okay.
All 10.
Do you want to describe what you have in mind for some of these albums here?
Like,
Oh my god, this junior chicken is so mucking good.
you want me to lay out the roadmap of our albums?
Yeah.
The audience doesn't want. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Give one word.
I just need some water. Sorry.
He's okay, folks. He's gonna make it through.
I'm good. I'm mucked back. I'm back in action.
You might have to provide like a gross content warning at the start of this. I can talk about our first album. I don't want to spoil like the timeline we have.
Okay.
But our first album is gonna be called The Muck Boys Out of the Swamp.
Okay.
And it's a true to life story, you know, about
When Jeremy grew up in the swamp.
my life in the swamp and how
Wait, you grew up in a swamp?
yeah.
What was that like?
You know, at the time, I think my personality was very different. I was mean, I was green, but I expected people to just get used to it, you know?
Were
But
there a lot of layers to who you were at that time?
I think so. And I think I wanted people to peel back the layers to find the real me, but I was too, you know, my outside
So you would
was
get
too
mad
big.
at people who would try to do that.
Exactly.
Right?
And it was a very paradoxical existence, and it was very difficult. So this album is you know, exploring all facets of that. And, you know, you guys factor into it, of course, part of your stories are interwoven.
Intertwined like a beautiful knitted sweater.
Okay.
We want to do a live album at some
Yeah,
point.
of course. Now, is this live album, is it actually going to be live, or are we just going to pre-record it and say it's live?
I think it should be totally pre-recorded.
I think it
Like,
should
I
be
think
pre-recorded.
it should be like the most produced album
Yeah.
out of the 10 Grammy Award-winning albums.
Yeah.
But you add in like crowd sound effects.
Yeah,
and
like that's
stuff
the
that
one-
happens in the audience.
Yeah,
Well-
like we just say it's live.
Yeah. I
like-
think that's the key.
And I think with such a rich backstory on you, Jeremy, I think we get a prequel album, Into the Muck.
Into the muck.
Into the muck.
Into
It's
the
the
muck.
story of how you first went into the swamp
Oh.
We
and
also
became that grumpy person you were talking about.
That grumpy
we
mucky
also,
man.
we also have our idea for our Better Call Saul parody
That
album.
one we can get. That one we can reveal.
Muck McGill.
Muck McGill.
It's gonna be a big one, featuring such classics as the Better Call Saul theme song, Vocaloid, chicanery
Yep.
monologue,
Um,
Los Pollos Hermanos theme song.
Hamlin to go blues.
What's his name?
Hamlin to go blues.
What's Chuck's name in real life?
Mike McKean.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna get Mike McKean on the album. He's gonna make a short appearance.
Yeah,
You know, he has experience in voice acting.
he does.
Mike McKean is Muck McGill.
For those of you who don't know,
Oh, what are you looking for in your McDonald's bag?
I'm looking
right
for.
now?
I got a chicken wrap.
You got a chicken wrap?
I got a chicken wrap. I only got things wrapped in paper because I thought, let's make this an auditory lunch for
That's
the
pretty
audience to
Well,
remember.
you know, this is the lunchtime muck.
That's what I'm
episode.
saying. I want.
Like,
What?
I got another junior chicken here.
Nice. I got another junior chicken
I've
soup.
got a quarter pounder with cheese.
Ooh,
That's
that's
here,
That's
ladies and
nice.
gentlemen.
Oh, and
No.
you got a Monopoly piece.
You know, I don't.
And I've got a Monopoly.
For those who don't know, it's Monopoly at McDonald's right now. Max, you want to do a live reaction?
The live reveal of what 2 Monopoly pieces I got? Okay.
It's Boardwalk.
No way.
RMHC Alberta, number 429. $1,000!
Let's go!
Okay, hold on. What's this next one? Hold on. Wapusk National Park.
No
Number
way.
416, Parc National Wapusk.
You got Wapusk?
And I won a Ryobi Ultimate Tool Bundle.
Oh, let's go.
You got 2 winners right there?
Well, it
Are those
says
winners?
it says $1,000 on this one, so I think
So
McDonald's.
it must be true.
McDonald's, you will be hearing from my lawyers if my boy Max don't get
Yeah.
$1,000 in the mail. Write out that check right now.
so
McDonald's-
after this
No, no,
podcast.
the money's waiting
You know what?
for you in Wapusk.
Oh,
McDonald's, you're already on notice for forgetting my fries. But if you don't give Max his Wapusk,
His Wapusk money.
we are gonna burn.
I'm gonna be.
We're gonna
wait,
burn
can I
corporate
say this?
McDonald's to the
You might have
ground.
to believe this. If he doesn't get his Wapusk money, I'm gonna be Wapissed.
I think they
I
said
think
this
that's
on
fine.
regular show
Yeah.
on like Cartoon Network. So
Yeah, that was on Cartoon Network.
that was on. So hey,
So hey, let's take a chill pill, everybody. Let's take a 5. Let's take a breather.
let's take a breather. Let's take it
No
slow.
one needs to get mad.
Yeah.
No.
So, anyways, after this podcast, I'm gonna walk back down to McDonald's and hopefully they'll pass
And
me
go.
that $1,000
Hey!
check.
Well, I'm
Hey,
gonna go back to that McDonald's and pull the minimum wage worker over the counter and say, "Where the muck are my fries?"
right,
Mm-hmm.
right.
That would be very brave of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd applaud.
And then I'm gonna just take fries out of the fryer with my hands.
I'm
Like,
gonna
I'm gonna
take
stick
fries-
them into the oil
Yeah.
and just pull them out.
I'm gonna take fries out of a smiling child's mouth and give them to Josh.
You know what, Jeremy? You're a real
That's why
friend.
they call
Yeah.
it a Happy Meal.
That's why I call it a Happy Meal.
You're a real friend.
Alright, thank you.
Only a real one would do
I
that.
try.
It's like taking fries from a baby.
It's my new catchphrase.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the Muck Boys.
So what else? You guys have anything that you'd like to ponder on this week's episode?
I like to think of stuff that I've been thinking about. I'm always thinking, you know.
Yeah, like the think. We are a bunch of thinking boys.
Yeah. I,
No.
like,
Conscious thinking individuals.
I like to think of myself as a thinking boy.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so, you know, I have this thing where, you know, I have thoughts in my brain, and then I don't like them. So I'm like, why am I thinking that? And it's like, am I thinking that, or is something else thinking that? And then I'm thinking I don't like those thoughts. What am I thinking, and what is the other thing thinking? Or is there
interesting.
another thing?
It's
That
interesting that you brought this up.
Yeah.
Because like it brings up the question of like, what is consciousness?
Right.
Like, are you everything? Are you every idea you have in
No.
your brain, or are you the rational part of your brain that says no?
That's what I'm
Killing
saying.
someone
I
is a
can talk
bad
on this.
idea.
You are not your thoughts. You are the consciousness that chooses your thoughts and which ones to act
So where
on.
do the thoughts come from?
Your head, but they flow
Josh, I
infinitely
need
like
to
a
know where the
waterfall.
thoughts come from.
They come from Yonge Street, right outside the SLC.
Okay.
There's this little store. Those who know what I'm referring to. I don't know if I'm allowed to mention it on Spirit Live, so I'm not going to. But if you know, you know.
There's a Billy Joel song. That really illuminates it.
Oh.
I
Speaking
can't.
of illumination,
Oh, that is a great
You
segue.
want to see me get heated?
Can we talk about the Mario movie trailer?
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Let's get the positives out of the way first.
Looks great.
I think visually
Yeah,
it looks
visually.
it's the best looking Illumination movie they've done.
I'd say just minus the Mario redesign a little bit. The eyes.
Mario
That's
redesign.
I'm sorry,
I
that was a swear. You're gonna have to bleep that. I apologize.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry, guys. Please
Max,
don't.
can you get out of the room, please?
Yeah.
And you're out of the Muck Boys.
You're
Go
cut.
join Hannah in the in the muckless zone.
That's a fate worse than death.
Or is she just? She's just from the boys.
She's just the yeah. I don't mind the redesign. I'm gonna be honest. Like I it's not ideal. They could have just done the classic Mario design and it would have been fine.
it's more that
Yeah.
I don't understand why they redesigned it as
Yeah.
opposed to actually being against
100%.
the redesign. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like the Sonic original design
No.
where it was unholy.
It's still like it's recognizable as
Yeah.
Mario.
Oh, of course. It just isn't like.
Did they miss something else?
No, they just they forgot my drink when we were at McDonald's, and I already had to ask them about that, and then they forget my fries as well.
Yeah.
Oh my
McDonald's, you are on notice. I'm sorry, but that brings
No,
us
no,
off
no.
topic.
And if Ronald is listening to this right now,
Ronald.
Ronald, we know you're a fan.
Yeah.
So
We know you're listening.
You just won his house. right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Ronald owes
Ron,
me like
We own his
$1,000.
house now.
Yeah.
Ron,
and-
we're gonna show up to your house.
And when I
And
get
let's
there,
just say those kids who were there.
you not get that.
No. I just clued into what this conversation was about.
What?
Anyways, regardless, Ronald's out of the Muck Boys.
Yeah, Ronald, you're done.
Yeah,
We're replacing
sorry.
Ronald with Grimace. He will be on the podcast next week.
I can't wait.
I fully stand behind. Grimace should be the main mascot.
Yeah,
for
why'd they
McDonald's.
get rid
Changed
of
my
him?
mind.
They got
They
rid
got
of
rid
every
of him?
mascot. They got rid of every mascot.
Wait, is Grimace?
The
No,
purple
Grimace.
thing.
What are Grimace's pronouns?
He
He's a.
Okay.
Is he a bit-
he's male.
Okay.
I want to
Identifies.
Do taste buds have genders?
Is Grimace a taste bud? Is that
That's what he's
supposed
supposed
Oh my
to
God,
be. He's
yeah, he
supposed
is.
to be a purple taste bud.
so good.
It's very
Wait,
weird.
are you serious?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
At
I
least-
thought he was just like a
unless
guy.
the thing that I remember reading this from lied to me, which
No,
is
you're-
totally possible.
I mean, I
It was
can
on the
see
internet.
that though. Like it's believable.
Yeah, because like, what else is he?
Yeah.
He's just like a blob.
I guess, yeah.
That's
it-
what we need. A Ronald McDonald movie.
No,
Illumination,
Yes.
where, you know, we
I
should get
want
on
that.
I love films about corporations. That's my favorite thing.
The
Corporate
McDonald's
worship.
movie.
Yeah.
Well, but if it was a Ronald McDonald movie, it would all like the proceeds would all go to like the charity.
That's true.
Because
So like,
I mean,
well, that's what they'd say.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking
yeah.
speaking of movies about corporations,
Yeah.
the Mario movie.
Oh, we're back. Okay. Voice acting. Let's talk about that. Let's
talk
jump in
about
on the voice acting.
Mushroom
Jeremy,
Kingdom.
can you give us your best Mario impression?
Which Mario?
Whatever one you want. Let's roll through the
Okay.
different Marios.
Okay, so the kind of
Actually,
classic.
yeah, every Mario.
Let's start with Charles Marionette. Is
Charles
that his name?
Marionette.
Marionette? Is it just Marinette?
It's Martin.
Martin
Martin.
Charles
Marionette.
Okay,
I
let's-
can do it. I think I can do a Charles triple jump. I think I'm not bad at that.
Okay, yeah,
Let
let's
me.
do that.
I'm gonna lean back a bit, but I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Wahoo!
Wow,
I think that's
pretty
not
very
good.
good.
I think that's not bad.
7 out of 10.
Thanks. I'll take that. I think that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next Mario.
Who's next?
Next Mario is Chris Pratt Mario.
Okay. Chris Pratt's more like Mushroom Kingdom. Here we come.
Oh,
Nice.
that hit.
Is that not like basically
No.
how he
It
said
hit
No,
like the same pain.
I got one more Mario for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen this YouTube video or not.
Is it the if you take
No,
Okay.
I need
Is
you
it
to
gonna
do.
be
I need you to
Mario?
do.
no, I will not, Josh. Thank you though.
Where
Okay.
that's the greatest.
There's the old Mario TV show where there was the live action Mario.
Mm.
And he said that line where he's like, "And if you take drugs, you're gonna go to hell and you're gonna burn forever."
No, that's not it. If
What
you
is
do
it?
drugs, you go to hell before you die.
That's such
That's a
a
really good one.
that's a really like deep
Okay.
fear.
I know.
That's primal.
He
Let's
taints
do-
a
Let's do one more Mario impression, Jimmy.
Okay.
Give me your best.
Why is it all me?
Give me your best Bob Hoskins Mario impression.
Oh,
I don't know if I can do the great Bob Hoskins. By the way, it was Bob Hoskins' birthday last week. Happy
Oh, whoa.
birthday,
Happy-
Rip to
yeah,
a
happy
legend.
birthday.
Bob, if you're watching,
No,
come
he's
back on.
dead.
What?
Max, I don't know how to break
Mario's
this to
dead.
you. Bob Hoskins is dead. I don't know why I laughed through. I don't know why I laughed through that sentence. genuinely, I really like Bob Hoskins and rest in peace. But
That didn't
we're in
sound
a-
genuine.
No,
just
I know.
Coming from me.
We're in a silly, goofy mood. I'm so sorry to Bob Hoskins' family.
All
don't
the Bob
sound sorry.
Hoskiners out there.
All the Hoskin heads. Okay, wait. You want me to do Bob Hoskins Mario?
Yeah.
What is it? What is a line he says?
Say, Luigi,
Luigi,
you gotta trust the fungus.
you gotta trust the fungus. I'm Mario. He's Luigi Mario.
Well, the Mario Brothers.
There we go.
I don't know. He's just like a generic New Yorkie
It's
kind
like,
of.
he sounds a lot like the 80s animated.
When I
live
found
action.
out he was British, it blew my mind. Because I'd only ever seen him play New York greasy men, and he looks like a greasy. He looks like.
And he looks like a New York greasy man.
No,
It
he
looks
just-
like grease.
He looks very American. He looks very Italian American.
Well, he's obviously Italian because he played Mario.
I don't think he is Italian. My dad was telling
Nobody
me this.
played Mario.
Because my
look
dad,
Italian.
I know he looks Italian, but my dad is like, because he's an Italian, he has an encyclopedic knowledge of all Italian people in the world.
So is Chris Pratt
Especially
now
nowadays.
Italian too?
Chris Pratt is not Italian.
He's Italian by association.
He's played Mario.
Association to what?
Mario.
The
No.
Italians.
No.
Yeah.
No.
When you put that cap on,
If the Pope says so, then I'll start believing.
I mean, isn't the Pope
that's
Italian?
That's a
the
different
Pope's not
country.
Italian right now.
It's a different
But he
country.
No, he's a
literally
valedictorian.
lives in Vatican City. In Vatican
Yeah.
City, you know where the Vatican City is?
It's its own country.
Yeah, but you know where that country is?
Inside Italy.
Yeah.
We've
But
had
it's
this
its own
debate
country.
before. We've had this debate before.
I think we had it on a podcast.
Yeah, was that on like the Sandler?
Yeah,
part?
I think it was.
Yeah, we were talking about, is the Vatican in Italy or is it surrounded by Italy?
It's
No.
Surrounded by Italy.
Italy is surrounded the Vatican.
Yeah.
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 It's not inside Italy.
No.
Italy is
No.
surrounding the Vatican.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
Just in
that-
case the Vatican ever decides to act up. Italy's making sure. Last
That
line
John-
of defense.
Italy's making sure the Pope is on notice.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think literally if the Pope came out in support of
Chris Pratt.
Chris
is
Pratt Mario, the rest of the world would fall in line. Because how are you going to dispute that?
The
But
Pope?
until that day,
And when's the Pope ever been wrong?
Whoa.
there was like one or two times.
I can't recall them.
Yeah, it was like he was speaking and he like flubbed a word or something. Like it wasn't anything.
I
think
is
it's
pretty
hard.
Is
hard.
that sacrilegious to say that the Pope has like flubbed his sentences before? Like,
I'm sure
I don't
there's
think so.
someone who would say it's
how hard do you think
but
it is
no.
to have like Catholic holy war declared on you? Because I'd like to try
What year?
now.
I don't know. Do the Catholics have an army?
Yeah, it's God. God's on.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But like they could definitely like galvanize. I think they could be like, we gotta take care of this Jeremy kid, and you know.
Probably.
Yeah, all those like Christian preachers would be flying at you in their private jets.
They come down here and crusade you.
Oh my God! Yeah, they're gonna do a 10th crusade.
What
There
there
were
were
nine?
Even 9?
Were there 9?
I thought there were 4.
I thought there was one.
I was always
I
under
thought
the
it was
impression
3.
that there
I
were
thought it was a
9
big
crusades.
Maybe
one
I read
crusade.
a book where there was the 4th, and I thought that there.
Hold on.
I
don't know why you're
on.
assuming I'm
David, I
correct one
generally
here.
assume you are smarter than me in all things.
I mean, like when it comes to Christianity, going to a Christian school
Okay,
for
yeah.
like
Okay.
12 years will do it.
We can all see it right here.
It says 3
It
right
says
there.
there
It
were
says 8.
There were 8 crusades.
There's
Jeremy,
twice as many crusades as Ninja Turtles. Are you kidding me?
I mean, you think the first crusade was bad, but to do it 7 more times.
Well,
Gosh.
Ooh, this has gone off the rails.
We're just pondering the
You guys-
Crusades.
That's true.
We're
you
just
guys,
eating lunch.
this was supposed to be just like a fun, we're eating lunch into the mics episode. And we've somehow
You can't leave us alone in a room too long. This is what happens.
I don't
we've
get it. Are
gone
you saying the
from-
Crusades are not fun?
I mean, historically they were atrocities, David. I don't know if you're familiar.
I
Me
went to a
personally?
Catholic school. I was taught that they were great.
All views and opinions expressed on Ponderings and Meditations do not reflect the views and opinions of TMU or associated affiliated businesses.
And they probably don't reflect our opinions, let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be real.
amen.
I mean, TMU was named after.
We don't gotta get
We
into
don't
that.
gotta.
Wow.
Some people say that. Some people
Would
say
you
that.
look at that? We've reached the end of the episode.
We're
Wait,
out of time?
I'm
Okay,
really
so,
thirsty.
Okay, so I know last week we did this bit where, we said we were going to leave the end of the episode with this pondering for the viewers to kind of think about on the way out of the episode. And then we just kind of cut to music.
Yeah,
As soon as I
that
started
was-
speaking, and I'm not going to do that again
That
this
was pretty
week.
funny though.
But I'm not going to do that again
I
this
wouldn't-
week. So
I
this
wouldn't.
week I'm
You
going
don't wanna
to
push people.
actually leave the viewers something to
Okay.
ponder on
I'm ready.
for the end of the episode.
Okay.
So, for this week's pondering, I want you viewers to think about, for $4,500,